Mile visibility at Philadelphia International, 1.25 in Trenton, 3/4 of a mile in Millville and Atlantic City and Wildwood as well. So the fog is mostly Philadelphia and east. As you look to your western suburbs, you have no issues with fog at the moment. It's about 10-mile visibility there. So it really depends on where you are. Temperatures are pretty comfortable. I mean, we're at 46 in Allentown, 47 in the city, 45 in Millville right now with this flow out of the southeast. But that easterly component to the flow just kind of helping to keep cool conditions out there through the day, at least the first half of the day, and promoting a lot of clouds. Satellite and radar are kind of showing that rain that we're keeping an eye on. That's still well out to the west. Isn't even in Pittsburgh just yet. Models today are trying to slow it down a little bit. So foggy start to the day. At 8, it's 47. By lunchtime, it's cloudy and breezy and 57. At 4 o'clock, it's 68 degrees, and we're starting to see some peaks of sun in there. At 8 o'clock, you've got the rain around and 57. So it looks like in the city, Matt, the rain should hold off to towards the end of the evening commute and into the nighttime hours. They just can't beat us, so they're going to complain. It sounds whiny, if you ask me.
Yes.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the first day of spring. 69 degrees for your high with a lot of clouds. We've got some early fog and mist, especially east of the city. I think I-95 and east is where we're currently seeing the fog. We actually have clear skies right now in Reading. It's turning breezy, and those clouds are breaking for some sunshine, and we need some of that sun to get to that high of 69, but I think we will. And then rain arrives this evening, so a lot going on today on this first day of spring. Satellite and radar showing this is the front that we're keeping an eye on. This cold front hasn't even really hit Pittsburgh just yet, so it's still a ways out there, and that comes by through the evening hours. So let's take it hour by hour. In the Lehigh Valley, starting off in the low 40s, a lot more comfortable than it was yesterday morning temperature-wise. At lunchtime, it's 55, still pretty cloudy skies, but then you get some peaks of sun at 4 o'clock, bringing you to 63. Along I-95, Philadelphia, the immediate suburbs in South Jersey, you're starting in the upper 40s, but you've got that fog, even a little mist and drizzle underneath some of those low clouds. By lunchtime, it's 57 and still pretty cloudy, but rather breezy. The winds pick up this afternoon. At 4 o'clock, you get some breaks of sun, and it's a mild 68 degrees before that rain arrives in the evening hours. Along the Jersey Shore, you keep those low clouds all day, and that holds temperatures to the upper 40s, low 50s. So a little mist, maybe a little drizzle with those low clouds all day long at the shorefront. So it really depends on where you are. Let's time out the showers, though. So timing today is just a little bit different than it was yesterday. 4:30 in the afternoon, maybe you get a couple of showers trying to come through to the west, but that main line looks to take a little longer. So maybe it's 5, 6 o'clock before our western suburbs even start to get wet here for the most part with some of that heavier rain. Could be a rumble of thunder south of the city. It may take to between 6:30 and 8 for that rain to hit I-95. This model suggesting at 8 o'clock raining in the city and in South Jersey here, and then pushing on the coastline. If you're at the shore, it takes to really more of the nighttime hours before you're seeing that rain. It all wraps up around midnight. Behind that front tomorrow, the winds pick up. So tomorrow's windy, and we're talking wind chills. When you wake up tomorrow morning, feels like around the freezing mark. So make sure you dress for that tomorrow morning. In the afternoon, feels like the upper 40s. That's not bad, but it's just a big change from where we've been with these mild numbers. Your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Happy spring, everybody. Clouds to some breaks of sun today. A mild high of 69 degrees, but it gets wet this evening and tonight with that rain kind of pushing west to east. It's chilly tomorrow morning. Bright sunshine, a cool feel even in the afternoon, a high of 55, right around average, but feels cooler with the wind. On Saturday, milder, partly sunny skies. Not a bad way to start your first weekend in spring. 63, can't rule out a sprinkle, but mostly dry. On Sunday, sunshine to clouds. It's cooler with a high of 51. Tracking some rain.
Played it safe.
Yes, yes. You're very busy with your traffic.
I am.
I'll slam you on the commercial break.
Oh, goody, can't wait.
Good morning, everybody. Let's check the bus stop forecast for you. Foggy skies in the morning, 46 degrees. We've got patchy fog. I'll say it's worse east of the city, and it's much less west of the city. So it kind of depends on where you are. Temperature-wise, not bad, mid-40s. At drop-off time, some peaks of sun, 66 degrees for this first day of spring. Not feeling too bad this afternoon before the rain comes in the evening. Let's check the visibility. It has changed a lot within the last hour. We're now at 9-mile visibility at Philadelphia International. International, it was less than a mile just an hour ago. 3-mile visibility in Wilmington, 1.5 in Trenton, still just 3/4 of a mile in Millville, Atlantic City. So it's a little worse if you're east of the city. Meanwhile, we've got clear skies out there in Redding, so you'll see some sun to start. So it kind of depends on where you are. Satellite and radar showing the rain is still way out to the west. That hasn't approached us just yet, and that happens for the evening hours. So as you're heading out right now, temperature's pretty uniform. 46 in Allentown, 47 in the city, 46 in Dover with that flow out of the southeast. And we'll rise up to 69 today in the city with clouds and then some peaks of sun by day's end. In the Lehigh Valley, you'll get that rain around the evening. It arrives around the end of the evening rush in the city itself. At the shore, it holds off to the nighttime, but the fog kind of sticks around all day and a high there of only 52 degrees. So a little bit of everything thrown at you on the first day of spring weather-wise. And I don't know, we're pretty happy right here, I think. I'll rival that 24. Good morning, everybody. Happy first day of spring. It happened at 5:01 today. That's the exact moment the sun's direct rays were over the equator. Over the coming days and weeks, we're going to get more and more daylight hours during the day, and that's going to push our high temperatures a little higher and higher. So some changes coming with us over the next couple of months. Today, we're nearly equal day and night. We watch the temperatures for the first week in spring really fluctuate. Doesn't it look like a roller coaster when you just look at this trend over the next 6 days? So that's the way it's going to be. Today, we're on the upswing with it, and that's because we're prefrontal. We've got a cold front out to the west. Ahead of it, the flow out of the southeast, so it's a milder flow today. We're dealing with a lot of fog this morning, mostly east of the city, but that rain is not even in Pittsburgh just yet. It's taking its good sweet time, and models today are trying to slow it down a little bit. Looks like it'll happen at the end of the evening rush in the city. Here's a look at the next 12 hours. You head out right now, you've got some fog in spots, especially east of the city, so be mindful of that. Even a little mist and drizzle underneath some of these low clouds. By 11 o'clock, it's still cloudy, and that temperature is now 52, so not a bad way to start the day temperature-wise in the upper 40s. At 3 o'clock, it's 66 degrees, some peaks of sun as the kids are getting off the bus stop, and some breaks of sun at 5 and 6. Temperatures reaching about 68 degrees at 5 o'clock. By 7 o'clock, it's 59 degrees, and by that point, we're talking a good shot for some of the rain coming into the area by 7 o'clock or so. So let's look at this with Future Tracker. 4:30 in the afternoon, maybe you get a spotty shower west of the city trying to develop. Instead of directly moving west to east, it looks like some of the rain is kind of welling up from the south. So maybe your western suburbs get it even before the Lehigh Valley here. Here you see it's a little heavy. This model is suggesting that happens as early as 6 o'clock in the afternoon in the western suburbs. It may take between 6:30 and 8 to get into the city itself, but here you see that line of some downpours, even a rumble of thunder maybe south of the city. This is a look at 8 o'clock at night, and then pushing off the coastline by midnight, you're already trying to dry out, where we get maybe up to 3/4 of an inch of rain. Behind this front tomorrow, some wind gusts, 40 to 45 miles an hour. We have beautiful sunshine tomorrow, but when you wake up, wind chills in the low 30s. It's going to feel like the freezing mark. The afternoon, upper 40s, not bad. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day clouds to some sunshine. It's wet in the evening and 69. 55, beautiful sunshine, but a gusty breeze tomorrow. And then Saturday, not bad, milder, partly sunny skies, 63 for the first weekend in spring. Sun to clouds on Sunday, a high of 51. We're up to 60 on Monday with some rain early on. Drying out on Tuesday, 58 with clouds and some sunshine. Low 50s on Wednesday. Kind of a chilly breeze then, Matt and Tam. So today, a lot of clouds in place, but not a bad day until the rain comes later this evening.
All right, thanks.